You want a less serious
I
question?
mean,
I've
damn, you
been
just
hitting
hit
you
me
with
with
the
the
serious.
Dr. Phil questions on
Yesterday
that ass.
wasn't a serious one. That was the what would you do if you had 50 mil?
Okay. I'm hungry. So
I got some chicken in the oven, so let's do this. Cause
let's
when
do
that timer
this
go off
in
on my
three,
chicken,
2, 1. Team Marie.
what's up, hey Virgos, and
There
everybody else
goes in
out
this
there too.
building.
Everybody is welcome, not just
When you when
Virgos.
you when you get on this show, you a Virgo. I don't care what's going on. When you pop in
No,
on
we
this
want
one,
everybody.
you Virgo. You
We
Virgo
want
type shit.
everybody,
It
specifically
is
Virgos.
everybody, but when you get up when you click on this episode, you instantly become a Virgo. Just like bam,
Okay.
bam. It's Monday. Bam. It's goddamn 4/28. So it's April 28th on a Monday. Motherfucker tired. Motherfucker been at work.
Tired.
Motherfucker
Tired.
tired. T Marie, you ready to get to it? What is my question for this Monday day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever?
Let me think. What's a good one for you? Because I had one, but you ain't want it to be too. You ain't want to be serious.
I mean, but give me what you got for a pork chop. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? My question's gonna
If
be,
you could only, no. What's your best stress reliever? Like besides the. Okay, maybe I shouldn't ask that question.
because,
I'm gonna
yeah.
switch it up because I know how you get, and I
Yeah,
ain't
you
got
don't want to
time.
know. I mean, this ain't going on OnlyFans, so I can't.
No, we not on OnlyFans.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna
What
switch it
else you
up.
got?
What if you could only eat one meal for
Ooh,
30 days straight for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what would it be?
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Shit. Do I get to like spice it up or can
You
I?
can add whatever you can
Mm.
add. The base of the meal has to be the same. Like it has to be like if you're gonna pick, you can only eat this meal for 30 days straight. What would it be?
Damn. Uh, what's my favorite? Chinese.
Is that what you would pick? I thought you would have picked something like,
I mean, I ain't picked yet. I'm just saying that's my
okay, what you
favorite.
picking?
So I don't. That's kind of hard. It's kind of. I asked for a light question, something I could give an
That
answer
was
to
light
right
because that
away.
wasn't even the question I was gonna ask you.
Okay, can
Neither
we
was
go
the
back to the
first one.
go
Neither
back to
was
the
the first
series? Give
one.
me the first one. Let me think on that. What food? Because I had a food question too, but mine was a would you rather. I'm gonna still hit you with it, but yeah, give me the serious one.
I don't want to give you the serious one because you go too far.
I ain't gonna go too far. Maybe.
You know, you go too far. I
Okay.
don't want to. Will you just think on that one and we'll circle back?
So I'm gonna hit you with you wanna hit you with some news or you wanna hit your question first? Cause Cash Money going on tour. They're gonna have
I
the
saw
locks with
that.
them. Benny
I
Siegel gonna be there.
mhm.
Freeway, Young Gun. I mean, it's The Rock. The Rock is
I saw
back.
that, and my
The Rock is
initial
back.
thought was
They ain't coming to Dallas.
if it's gonna be a stampede or a shooting, I can't get out of there fast enough.
I mean, they going to some cities, but they ain't going to St. Louis. They ain't coming here to Dallas. They ain't going to Houston yet.
They're going to
So
Atlanta.
they're going to Atlanta. So if they make it out of Atlanta, then they're going to Mississippi, Florida, South Carolina. Cash Money is back. We need a Hot Boys album. Somebody call Baby and Slim right now and tell them we need a Hot Boys album to go with this new tour. Let's do this shit. Bring the cash. Where no limit at? Yeah, did they already do the no limit tour? They already did that. Okay, all right. So you ain't going to the Cash Money tour?
No, I think I'm gonna sit that one out.
Okay. Well, I might pull up if they come a little closer to my vicinity of
They
Texas. I
ain't
might.
coming. They ain't
I'm,
coming now. They
hey,
ain't coming.
I ain't never seen Cash Money. I'll go see Cash Money and the Locks and Benny Siegel kind of cracked out. But you know who Mr. Beast is?
Yeah, it's that caucus guy that be making that have a lot of money. He got some like chocolate bars or something in Walmart. I seen him. Yeah, I know who it is. What about him?
Okay, so tell me if this racist.
If you
he
have
got
to
a
start off the sentence like that, it probably is. But
he
go
got
ahead, go
a
ahead.
he got a post, right. He got a big black gorilla, and he said, "I need 100 men to test 100 men versus a gorilla." Is that racist?
No, why would that be
It,
racist?
it seemed racist to me. I'm just saying, I
That's,
don't like it. I don't like it.
just say you don't like it, because there ain't nothing about that statement racist.
I don't like it though.
Okay, that's you don't have to like it, but that don't make it racist.
I'm just saying, like it seemed like he do too much. Like he already got all the money.
I
Man,
mean, he is Caucasian. They
I mean,
typically do
true,
too much.
but I'm trying to get some of that bread too. I want to do 100 men versus
So
gorilla on
go
my
fight
channel.
a go be one
I
of the
want to do it on
be one of the
my
hundreds to
channel.
go fight the gorilla.
50 YNs against 50 pit bulls. Who you think I win?
The pit bulls. Lions is scary in real life. If we being a hundred
They
percent
can't have
honest.
no guns, no choppers, no
Yeah,
switchies, no
exactly.
glizzies,
Take the
no
guns away, and you
glockies.
just got
Yeah.
take the
You
guns
got
away, and you just got a bunch of dudes
50
in
punk
skinny jeans
ass, right,
and
against 50
Jordans.
against 50 rabbit ass pit bulls. They ass running.
You take away the guns, you got 50 young niggas with some Jordans on,
With
skinny
the
jeans,
Jordans
and a
on.
heavy ass
The
chain. They
Jordans ain't
can't fight.
real. The pants ain't real. The
They
dress
can't fight.
extensions, like the fuck.
I can
Anyway,
fight 50 YNs. They can't fight. They ain't shit.
happy
What?
birthday to Too Short. He ain't no Virgo, but we grew up with Too
Why?
Short.
What?
Like
He ain't no
blow the
Virgo.
whistle.
Why he get a smooth
I'm
happy
just saying, it's
birthday?
Too Short. He a legend. Blow the whistle. Goddamn freaky tales. Goddamn. Come on, man. You know
I guess.
you made some babies to Too Short. Quit playing.
I did what?
You made a couple babies to Too Short.
Oh, never.
I'm just saying, eventually.
Never.
you
Mm-mm.
remember when you said? You remember when you said, "I'm not going to Cowboy Carter."
Yes. I
Them
stand
ticket
by
sales.
that.
She gonna need you because them ticket sales looking mighty skimpy.
I stand by that. I'm not doing no Cowboy Carter.
You mean all them white folks that bought that album ain't gonna go to the tour?
They might, but I'm
I
not.
mean, they should. You would think. Damn, it's Beyonce. She got a cowboy hat on. Makes sense to me.
Mm.
Hmm.
Did you have a question for me? I think you did. I
I
think I,
do.
I think
I
I
do,
saw a
but
question.
which you want some serious stuff? You want some lighthearted, like would you rather, or you want a scenario? Which one you want?
Whatever, just hit
I'm
it.
giving
We
them
can
all
do.
to
We
you
can do both.
eventually.
We can do
I'm giving
both.
them all to you eventually. All right, first up, do you regret not having more kids? Think about it though. Before you you gotta think about it. T Marie, you gotta think about it first. Right? You got a family full of men. Do you regret not having a daughter? I'm just saying,
No,
just
no,
a little T
no.
Marie, a
I
little
never
Junior.
wanted that. You know that for a fact. I always said I never wanted a daughter.
I
I
think you
don't
should
want
think about it
another
some
me.
more. Because three,
You
4
shouldn't
years
want another
ago,
me.
3, 4, 5 years ago, you was talking about I'll adopt a baby.
Yeah, I
So
would
what's the
adopt a baby,
difference?
but that wouldn't be a extension of me. That's an adopted child. I wouldn't
Mm.
want to physically give birth to any more children. No.
I
And
mean,
at
you
this
could have.
point, I'm past the adoption thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could have popped out one more like while you were still loose, like circa.
Excuse me? Loose?
I mean, like yeah, like after your last baby, you could have had one a year later when you were still loose.
No thanks.
I wouldn't have one right now because
I wouldn't have had, I wouldn't, no, no thanks.
Okay, well, I'm just throwing it out there because I was wondering in the
You,
back of my mind. In the
why
back
was
of my
you
mind,
wondering that? You
it
already know the answer to that.
it was like the Southwest cerebellum area. I was wondering, like a girl, a little T Marie, maybe that. You know what I'm saying? You probably would have
Mm-mm.
wanted one. You said hell no, just no, flat out.
Flat out.
Okay, moving
Under
on.
no circumstance.
Would you rather, for the rest of your life, you got to eat one or the other? Stadium nachos, right? And these is like,
The good
I,
kind.
nah, not the good kind. See, because I
Just
knew you
chips
was
and
going.
cheese.
chips and cheese, and you got an option of jalapenos. That's it,
Okay.
right? Or you can have for the rest of your life, same meal. You can have a variety of breakfast, like any kind of breakfast you want. See, I know T
Give me the
Marie.
chips
I
and
know T
cheese.
Marie. So sometimes your cheese might not be hot. Sometimes your chips might not be fresh. But you can have whatever breakfast you want. You can have pancakes, hash browns, sausage, bacon, omelets, what's some things? Croissants.
Forever?
Forever.
No,
You gonna choose some stale stadium nachos?
yeah. You
Uh,
know I don't like breakfast food. You know I
I
don't.
know, but damn, stadium nachos or an omelet and
I
some
can make it
pancakes
work. Put a little jalapeno on there. You never know.
every
You
meal.
never
Crusty,
know.
every meal, crusty nachos. Like, damn, I'm
At least
hungry.
one. It's gonna hit every now and then.
I mean, all right, yeah, it's gonna. Sometimes the meal's gonna hit. Sometimes miraculously, it's gonna be some meat on that motherfucker.
Yeah, they gonna hit every now and then. I'm okay with that. I don't like breakfast food. You know that. You know how I feel about
All right,
breakfast food.
okay, bet I got you. All right, bet. All right, so true or false? No, I'm gonna say the true or false. Here goes a question for you. If a man is paying 100% of the bills, all the bills, the car insurance, putting gas in the car, what else? The food, the extracurriculars, like he paying 100% of y'all life. But one time he haul off to tell you to shut the fuck up. Are you gonna shut the fuck up? That's the question though. Are you gonna shut
Fuck no.
this man buy your clothes,
I'm
shoes,
never.
bras, deodorant,
It's
like he
funny
be
that you
paying.
asking me. It's really funny that you asking me these questions because you 100% know the
I don't
answer.
know the answer to
I'm
that. I'm
never.
asking. The motherfucker like
I'm never gonna shut the fuck
you
up.
keeping every penny of your money, like every cent
That
goes
means
right
I
into
got
your
enough money
pocket
to
to do
skedaddle if
whatever
shit
you
get
want to
real.
do. And all he said one time was shut the fuck up.
That just mean I got enough money to get the fuck out of his face
Mm,
if shit get real.
mm.
Cause I'm never gonna shut the fuck up. I'm always gonna say what I
Just
want to
for that
say.
one time, you ain't gonna shut the fuck up.
It depends on what was situational, what the situation was. But I'm like 95% sure no.
No, it ain't happening. You gonna keep talking, and you gonna just piss off all your bills being paid, all your living being paid because motherfucker
Sometimes
told
you
you to
gotta
shut the fuck
stand
up.
up for yourself.
I agree, but damn, if a motherfucker paying, if I had a sugar mama that was paying for everything, every
You would never
motherfucker
shut
thing,
the you
you
ain't
right,
shutting the
you
fuck
right,
up.
you right,
No.
you right, you right,
You ain't gonna be quiet. You ain't
you
even be
right.
quiet, let alone shut the fuck up.
You right about that. I might be quiet while they standing there, but when they leave,
You
I'm gonna
ain't
be
even be
talking
quiet while
again.
they
I'm gonna
standing
be
there.
talking again. You better believe that. All right, you ready? True or false? Here go your true or false. Who knew that the most taxing part of being an adult is trying to find out what the fuck we gonna eat for dinner every night?
That's a mother's slash wife's like daily struggle.
So it's true.
Daily.
So it's true. You
That is
struggle. You
true.
struggle with meals.
I struggled
You used
with,
to.
yes, I used to because I would have been cool with making the same things over and over, but I feel like y'all or the kids or you wanted a variety. So it was
We
kind
didn't
of
give a
hard to
fuck. We
try
didn't give
to
a fuck.
I know that now, but in the moment the struggle was do I fix the same shit I always fix or do I try to find something else to fix?
All we want to know is it ready yet?
That's
That's
it.
really
That's
it.
all
That's
y'all
really
ass
it.
wanted to know. Is it ready?
Now I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you what used to just piss me off. I'm gonna tell you right now. You come in, you say dinner ready, and we come in there, and we all, you know what I'm saying, we got our plate. Everybody got their hamburger helper or something, or goddamn
Well,
spaghetti,
you
or
always trying to shade me and throw me under the
T
bus.
Marie. Quit acting like you ain't never served up no hamburger helper. They got their chicken, they got their macaroni and cheese, they got their green bean. Everybody got, you know what I'm saying, they plate, and then here you go with a special meal. Like,
That's because I
what?
didn't want that.
What the fuck is the quesadillas? Oh, I made
I
this for me. The fuck? We want some quesadillas too. We up in this
It wasn't
motherfucker
enough for
eating
all of us to have
hamburger
quesadillas.
helper, and you got a grilled quesadilla, homemade quesadilla,
It
with the
wasn't
sauce
enough.
and everything.
It wasn't enough for all of us
That
to have
that that
quesadillas.
that that used to really, for real, that used to piss me off. Like, I ain't like that. That ain't funny.
No,
Don't be
because
laughing at that.
seriously, either A, it wasn't enough of everything of whatever I fixed for y'all for me to
Mm.
have some, or
Bullshit.
it wasn't enough of what I fixed for myself for y'all to have some. So,
Bullshit.
I know
I
we
ain't buying
always
it.
want what y'all
I
is
ain't buying
eating.
it. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. That's just it, and that's all.
I don't know what to tell you about that. That I did used to do that. That
With
was a little
facts.
suspect in hindsight.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is we eating?
I don't regret it. I'm just saying, looking back, it was a
Mm.
little. But everybody ate. Everybody was happy.
We ate. We wasn't hungry, but we you know what I'm
That's
saying?
all that
We up
matters.
in here, we got our mouth fixated on this hamburger helper or this
Right.
spaghetti or whatever,
Right.
and you walk out with a motherfucking Philly steak and cheese.
And
Nah,
I never did
nah,
that. And you
nah.
know,
Nah, but you had
it would be
you
some
had some fire,
slight.
some motherfucking your specialty in the early 2010s was chicken chunks. She'll make chicken chunks. She'll
I,
make
you know what? I
grilled.
feel attacked personally because you talking all this trash, but you used
What?
to be the main
I swear to
one.
God, like I swear to God, like this is not trash talk. Like them chicken chunks used to hit because I have to buy you a deep fryer every 3 to 4 months, and so the deep fryer was brand new. The grease was always fresh. You drop them chicken chunks in there and pull them mugs up. Them mugs be fresh as hell. And so we eating tuna
That's a lie. Don't do that. That's a
and you
fucking
eating
lie.
fried chicken chunks
That's a
and some
lie.
mashed potatoes. That used to be your combo: chicken chunks and mashed potatoes and a cold
That is a
Pepsi
lie.
on the side. You tell
That's
me
a
I'm
lie.
lying. You telling me I'm lying.
But I wouldn't just make that for myself.
You would have some side meals. We'll have an argument for 3 days about it.
And what you
Tell me I'm
argue about?
lying.
You ate, didn't you?
I ate, but goddamn.
What
What?
about no? Switching gears a little bit.
All right.
I'm a little sad
You said
because they said the Sheen prices went up a lot, and I got a lot of stuff in my Sheen cart for my
Steam,
trip coming up.
Temu, Alibaba,
I don't buy from
them
nobody
tariffs
but
hit.
Sheen though.
Them tariffs hitting. Even Bezos, he going up. He said, I buy a lot of shit from China for y'all ass. I gotta charge
Well,
you more. The fuck?
let me. I need to look in my Sheen cart and see what my total is now
Mm,
that the tariffs done went up.
right.
Cause
Cause
I got a lot of stuff in there for my trip in June, and I ain't cash out. I didn't check out before April 25th, which is what was that? A couple days ago.
yeah, you need to hurry up before you hit with more tariffs. Cause we getting hit because putting tariffs on them and then they putting tariffs back on us. We get double hit. And they about to start taxing your tax return.
I don't get no tax return, so they can't get nothing from nothing.
Yeah, they can charge you more taxes.
They could. Good
So
luck.
y'all need to chill with China, man. We as African American black people, we ain't got no beef with China, do we?
I don't have a beef. I don't beef with nobody.
I ain't got no beef with nobody either.
I ain't got no beef with nobody. You ever been beat up or jumped?
Have I ever been beat up? I ain't never been jumped, but I miscalculated a step or two. I should have bought when I weed and he called me with one. So yeah, it's, it's it happens growing up. St. Louis, goddamn Hall's
Yeah, in
Ferry,
the
Territory
trenches.
Square, in the trenches,
In the
them apartments with
trenches.
some hallways. Look, man, you can get beat up at any day, anytime. It can happen. What about you? I know in high
No,
school you was the
listen to
Royal
this.
Rumble Queen.
I never got jumped. I had an attempted jumping.
What they do? Circle you or something?
No, it's a long story, but at the end of the day, it didn't take place. They attempted, like they was about it. It just didn't happen.
Your mama showed up, didn't she?
Not quite.
What
Similar,
happened?
something along those lines, but not quite. But I did. I never got like beat up. I
Right.
think it was a tie, in my opinion. I think we
You thought
both
it
got
was the
the
time.
best of each other.
I don't know. When you tell a story and it was a tie, that means you got beat up. That means for real, your ass got your ass whooped.
I mean,
That's what it means.
I wouldn't say I got beat up. I would say that we got the best of each other. But again, this was in like fifth grade, so does that really count?
I guess before high school, yeah, it
Yeah.
count, nigga.
See,
Yeah, it
high
count. It
school,
count. It
it wasn't
count.
even the attempted jumping wasn't even in high school. That was middle school. That was like seventh or eighth grade.
It
Eighth
count.
grade.
It count. You
See,
and
that's
if you
what
gotta
I ain't never been beat up or jumped.
if you gotta claim tie, you may have got your ass whooped. I ain't even gonna cap.
But it was in fifth grade, so it doesn't really count.
No, it counts. If you took an ass whooping in any part of your life,
It wasn't though.
it goes on your record.
It wasn't an ass whooping. I feel like we kind of both got the best of each other. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she swung on me first. But after the
Mm.
initial shock wore off, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I
So
had to
I
deal
ain't never
with her.
been.
But she hit me first.
I think I got swung on first, and I ain't even. I swear I ain't see it coming. See, that's how niggas backdoor you because I thought they was my partners, and dude
Them the
swung
worst
on me first.
ones.
The
That's
worst
that's
ones.
that's kind of the story of the attempted jumping, but it never happened, so it don't
Mm.
count.
Thought he was my
After eighth
partner.
grade, I never got into a fight or anything.
Thought it was my partner. My beard. Hold on, beard check. Thought it was my
Um,
partner, and
I'm so
I'm
sick
fucking
of this
backed
fucking
over.
beard, boy. I
Backed
swear.
over. You know my shit. Beard check on the show. You know how my shit be.
Great.
Mm.
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on. They said Diddy got mental issues now.
is that new information? I mean, anybody that did the things he did
He
has
was drunk. He was high. Like
some type of mental
he
issues.
can't be held accountable because he was
Sure,
on
you
that.
can. He
He was
wasn't
on
drunk or high
pills,
when he chased Cassie down
lean.
that hotel
He
hallway.
looked like he was. He you had to be high to be
He
Diddy
was
running out the
possessed.
hallway in a bathtub. You got to be high and tripping and drunk.
No, he was possessed. The devil.
Okay, that's even
That's
better
mental
case.
issues. That's the
That's a better
devil.
defense. Diddy he was out
I
his
ain't saying
body.
it ain't a defense. I'm just saying that wasn't drugs or alcohol. That was the devil.
What if Diddy get off when it's out? Like, what if Diddy
He
like
been in,
they?
he been in jail too long to get off. At this point,
I'm
if he was
saying
gonna
like
get
Young
off,
Thug was in jail for almost 3 years. He got out. What if Diddy
but he
eventually get
didn't get
out?
off. He
He
didn't
didn't
get
get
off.
off, but he got a slap on the wrist.
I don't think 20 years probation is a slap on the wrist because that nigga can't even breathe wrong or he gonna end up in prison.
They could have said they could have railroaded and gave him 20 years in prison.
Coulda.
That's a slap on the wrist if you ask me.
I don't know. I feel like at this point, as long as he been in jail, he might as
I
well
think
get
hey,
some.
it's Diddy. He got to do like 1 million hours of community service and let him
He
go on.
won't live
Go on.
long enough to do that.
I mean, he ain't gonna survive that long in prison.
Exactly. So what what he got the what's I think he at this point it is what it is and
Mm, you got a point.
he should accept his fate and
You got a point. You got a point.
you know
All right, another serious question. What's one thing you didn't like about me, like the first 6 months of us dating? Like, what was the one thing you was like, I don't know, this nigga.
the cigarettes.
Ugh, I did used to smoke cigarettes. I smoked menthols,
Them
non-menthols,
cools,
unfiltered. I smoked
them
Lucky
cools,
Strikes, Pall
them
Malls,
Newports.
Benson and Hedges, Cools, Newports. Remember they came out with Newport Lights. I took a run at Newport Lights, Cool Lights,
Cool
L and
100s in the
M's
box. That was your
in the
thing.
box. T, pick me up a pack of Cool
Cool 100s in the box. I'm
in the
like,
box.
nigga, no.
No, that was the
The
worst.
cigarettes. That was it.
That
Like
was the
seriously, the
worst. That was the
cigarettes.
worst of cigarettes. I don't think I could ever pick up
It was
another cigarette.
excessive.
Because I would smoke like a pack and a
A
half a
pack
day.
and a half a day. It
God
was
damn.
excessive.
God damn. Now I'm vaping, and it's just
That ain't no better.
we ain't gonna touch on it. We ain't gonna touch on
Oh,
that.
you don't want to talk about that.
Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, it was the cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Okay, so I don't
Like I
smoke cigarettes
literally,
no more.
I literally can't think of a single other thing other than the cigarettes. The
What about the
cigarettes,
weed? I used
I
to smoke
didn't care
weed.
about that. I grew up around that. It was the
Mm,
cigarettes.
okay, the cigarettes. Okay, that's the
Yeah,
one
the weed
thing.
wasn't my. I didn't care about that. Everybody smoked weed, whatever. Whoop de doo.
What about my legal situation that you finally
That was your
yeah,
legal situation, not mine. That
you
was
ain't
your
care
legal
about that, huh?
situation.
You just like he'll work it out.
He'll
That's all.
figure
You
it
just
out.
like
Either
fuck it.
he will or he won't. That'll
If
depend
he
on the
will,
status
he
of this
won't.
relationship.
I'ma date him anyway.
I mean, we was either gonna have a relationship or we wasn't because you got hauled off to the big house. It just we had to weigh it out and see what happened.
Yeah.
Obviously, you still here
I
25
got
years
off house
later.
arrest. I got off house
You
arrest.
got off house arrest.
I got my probation certificate. I completed. Now look at me.
Look at you now. See how that's growth.
Growth. For
Growth.
sure. You know
No
what's growing?
cigarettes, no
You know what's
ankle
growing
monitor.
right now? You know what's growing right now?
No.
The subscribers. We had 100 subscribers. Thank
Whoop,
y'all
whoop,
for
whoop,
subscribing
whoop.
to
Raise
the
the
Virgo
roof.
AF
Raise the roof. We
podcast.
need
Good
like
D,
900
T
more or
Marie. Yeah.
9,000
Can
more
we
even.
trying to monetize this thing. We trying to go worldwide. So y'all gotta keep looking out, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep following. Turn on notifications because I'm gonna post every day until I get 1,000 subscribers. I'm going hard every day. So y'all can make it possible real quick, or even if it take forever, we gonna keep going. Bet T Marie, you down? You my
I'm
co-host.
down. I mean,
So
some days might be a little rough, but
some days we might have to hold on to a show and post it the next day because this posting every day, it's a week. You signed up for a job real quick and you got a
it's a
day job.
job.
I got a day job.
I
Like
got a day
damn,
job. I got
damn.
grown kids that still be hitting my line every day about something.
Right.
Um,
So we need y'all to come on with these follows real quick so we can run it up so y'all can feel the vibes and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take a little break after we run up about 10 million.
you don't
You
take
know what
a
I'm saying?
break. You keep going.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna scale up to about 10 million, then we're gonna take the day
10
off.
million. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take the 10 million. You gotta shoot for the sky, right? Like that's how it is. Your boy Rick Ross, though, they said he got hospitalized. He tried to crowd surf. Rick
Did
Ross,
he do that before, like a couple years ago?
big ass Rick Ross. First he
Is
was
it
in
the
Paris.
Ozempic? Be honest. Is it the Ozempic?
Ozempic. What you mean? Is it what you mean by that?
Like, is it the Ozempic that's making him do these crazy things? Because he think he's skinny. Like, only skinny people think they can crowd surf. If it
You
was
might
Big
got a
Rick
point.
Ross, if it
Huh,
was Big Rick Ross, he wouldn't
huh.
be jumping into
He
no
wouldn't
damn
even
crowd.
try it. He'd be like, y'all want me to jump down there? Huh. Y'all, you want me to?
Exactly.
Huh. I'll
Ain't
be
no Big
down.
Rick Ross trying to crowd surf.
I'll
He
be
got
down. Rick
in
Ross
his
be down
mind, he
there.
think he's skinty, so now he can get out there and crowd surf.
No, he can't. He can't
He
do it.
can't.
They've confirmed. Don't
It
try it
is
again.
no
Do
acceptable
not try it
reason.
again.
It's no acceptable reason that somebody at his big old age should be crowd surfing. There is no acceptable reason for that. No
Man,
acceptable reason. That it just don't
I've
make
seen
sense.
I've seen little dudes get rejected. Like you just jumped right to the floor.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I just don't see I don't see
like
a reason to crowd surf in general, but
I
I can
mean,
understand it more from the young artists than
yeah.
somebody Rick Ross big old age.
And he old too. Like it's been a while since Every Day I'm Hustling came out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He too old for that shit. Like at some point in your career, you gotta know what's for you and what's not. And that's not. That's not.
Maybe it was that Monjaro.
No, it's Ozempic.
Ozempic,
I ain't
Monjaro.
hating because if I could get some Ozempic for free, I would take it. But I'm just saying, I think in his mind he think he's skinny.
Mm,
And so he think he can crowd surf because Big Rick Ross would never.
I mean, they might have called Buster Rhymes because he was on there. They might have called him. He lost some weight, but Rick Ross, nah, you still in between, and huh. You in the
Exactly.
middle. Like you can't be jumping into no crowd.
They too old. There's an age limit on certain
Thanks.
things, and
Thanks.
you gotta know what that age limit is and be like,
Not today. Not
no.
today.
That's
We
like
ain't gonna
me,
do
like
it.
saying, oh, I'm gonna go out here and like jump double dutch or some shit. No, it's
Mm-mm.
you know
That's
how
like me saying.
fast.
That's like me saying I'm about to go play 5-on-5 full court basketball at the.
No,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
no.
I can play horse. I could. I could play maybe bucket to about 10 or 11. And that's just half court, and I ain't defending nobody. I'm just out there shooting. I ain't. Rick Ross,
Mm-mm.
stay on the stage. Rick Ross, stay on the stage. You got the Rose. You got the Mansion. You got Meek
The
Mill.
Bel Air, he got
You
the
got
Bel Air.
Wale. You got Bel Air. Just stay on the stage, my brother. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-mm.
We done. We off Rick Ross. Get out the hospital for recovery. Meanwhile, selling food stamps is a felony now.
It ain't
So
now. It's not now that it's a felony. It's always been a felony.
I mean, I guess they're enforcing it now because
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
saw
say
something
it's
on the
not just now a felony. It's always been a felony.
the food stamp. Don't be trying to sell y'all food stamps,
You know
Tasha.
what? I wish I
Make
still
sure you
got
get
food
your.
stamps. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't gonna sell them.
Hell no, I ain't gonna sell
Hell no,
them.
I ain't selling no food stamps. I ain't selling no food. I
I
might
ain't
sell
selling them
some
when I
plates.
did get them, so I definitely ain't selling them now.
Hell no.
Mm-mm. I
It's a
need that.
felony anyway. You ain't gonna be. You only try to be on probation. What you on probation for? Child snap
Selling
got me.
food
Little
stamps.
$65 book. I'm on probation for a little. Hell
That's
no.
federal. That's federal too.
It might. You might be right. It might. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
check
not.
that
No,
out.
might be right. It's federal. That's
It's
a
a
federal
federal offense to
crime.
sell. Look,
Yes.
y'all look. What they call? You know they call young niggas YNs. What they call young little thotties. Anyway, you little thotties out there with them babies. Do not be selling your food stamps because guess what? If Trump want to come get you, he can come get you based on you sending your SNAP card to the Walmart with your mom and your auntie because you owe her $50 and you can try to give her the food stamps and try to get the $50 debt erased. So you can go to jail. It's a felony if you fucking around.
All bad. I'll be
All
buying.
bad.
But and you know they trying to take certain food items off of the SNAP benefit list. Like they trying to say you can't buy, lobster and crab legs and all kind of that stuff and like junk
You shouldn't be
food
able to. You should get cheese, milk, eggs, noodles, hot dog,
and some
bre-
crab legs.
bread. No, hell no, hell
Yeah,
no.
crab
Because
legs.
meanwhile, you work 50 hours a week. Where your crab legs?
I could get some if I want some, just not on the off pay week. Like
Right. See, no,
the
no,
week I get paid, I could
no.
get some crab legs. That following week,
Mm-mm, mm-mm. But little
I
watermelonisha, she can get crab legs every week because she got $1,700 worth of food stamps. She got crab legs,
she also
lobster,
got nine
filet
kids, so I
mignon,
don't want to be in her
caviar.
position.
Come on now, that's
She
too
also
much.
got nine kids. I don't want to be in her. I don't want to switch places with her.
Well, guess what?
Just because she get the food stamp, like if I can't get the food stamps because I don't have eight kids, then never
Mhm.
mind. Because it ain't no.
Well, guess what? It's a
I used to
felony.
want to be
Don't
a
be
surrogate though.
what?
I used to want to be a surrogate, but surrogates make a lot of money.
Child, you ain't trying to be no surrogate. You wasn't trying to be no
Well,
surrogate.
no, not now. I said used to. Of course, not now.
You got your tubes tied while you was breastfeeding.
You
You
ain't
had one
lying.
baby in hand, you like this. Tie them
You ain't
motherfuckers up.
lying yet.
Tie them up.
My baby was
Shit.
6 weeks old. I was like,
6 weeks.
take him out.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Come get them.
Come
Burnt,
get him.
clip. Take that rubber band off and get the laser out. It's on.
Gotta go. Gotta go. I ain't
Sports.
got
Let's talk
time.
about some sports because I did not know Kerry Hilson and Serge Ibaka. Did you know that?
They used to date years ago.
Well, she was dissing him online like she was going ham on the
I don't
Cam
know why
Newton
she's
show.
still dwelling on that. That was years ago, like a lot of years ago.
See, that's my point. Like these old heads get these YNs, whether he a professional football player,
Serge
basketball
Ibaka
player,
is not a YN.
but at the time, regardless, he's 7 years younger than her.
Right,
Maturity ain't even on the same level right now.
right. I don't disagree.
It wasn't gonna never work. She said
But
she
why
should
she
have.
dwelling on it though? She
I don't
old
know.
enough.
Like
She need to
years
move on.
later, she wants some of that African meat. That's what it is.
Well,
She missed the meat. She
that was
missing the
years
meat.
ago, like a lot of years ago.
She missing the meat. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
That's the fact. I'm sure Serge Ibaka, she probably could go back and get some Baka meat
I don't
anytime
think he
she
want
ready.
her. That's the problem. He
That
don't
that
want
might
her.
be the problem. That might be the problem. That's why she on the Cam Newton
She
show
trying to
going
be
crazy.
relevant all of a sudden, and that's problematic. And he don't want to deal with that because all like why all of a sudden Carrie Hilson is relevant again. Like
Right.
we
Why
ain't
can't she
had a
just
hit since
go
Turning Me On, and it's like
turning me
why are we
on,
talking about
turning
Carrie
me
Hilson?
on? Better recognize it. Yeah, she need to go back to the studio. Fuck Serge Ibaka. Get in the studio.
She had this whole thing coming out about dissing Beyonce, and it wasn't her idea, and she didn't write the song. Like, girl, we
What?
don't care. Look at
We
Beyonce
do
and look
not
at you.
care.
Who cares?
Nobody cares. Beyonce still towering over you.
Right. Like, why are you bringing that up? It didn't affect Beyonce. It looked
Bringing
like
up
it might
old
have
stuff.
affected your career, but not Beyonce.
Bringing up old shit. Dame Lillard, he just going through it though.
Yeah, he needs to, maybe he should retire now. Cause I mean, you got stomach, gut issues, and now Achilles issue. Just at
Deep
some
vein
point, you gotta
thrombosis,
you
like
gotta
in your
care about
calf.
yourself more than you care about the game.
You would think that, yeah, I think he gonna still go as long as he can go. He gonna go. We talking about Dame time. His own.
Dame time is up. Like I feel like it's the perfect time for him to retire. His
Mm,
body, you gotta care about yourself more than the game at some point. Like I feel the same way about LeBron. Like he don't get hurt often, but I feel like it's just one bad injury away from just and like at what point do you say, you know what, I've done enough for this game. Let me take care of
child,
myself.
that's crazy. It's crazy. It's craziness.
Let
T
the Y
Marie,
let the
I
YNs
think
have it.
we lost audio. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you.
No, here we go.
I know, right? Good thing we had 35 minutes. That's a good duration for the show.
Yeah, my chicken probably almost ready. You can't hear what I'm saying. Why am I talking?
Get back. Hold on, I can hear you now. What you say?
I said, yeah, my food almost ready anyway.
What you making with your chicken?
Just chicken.
Wait, what?
You don't act like you ain't never done that.
I'm just saying, you just trying to serve up
I'm only serving myself and I'm not that hungry. So I'm just having chicken.
just chicken.
Baked,
Uh,
not
baked
fried.
chicken, baked chicken, not fried. You gonna put some sauce on it?
I got some stuff.
You
Maybe.
got some
No, I'm
sauce?
not gonna make like no hot wing sauce, but I got like some hot honey sauce and some
Mm.
I don't know. I might not put nothing on it, maybe just a little hot sauce.
All
But
right, you
nothing
ready
too
for your
crazy.
for your last question, right?
Yeah.
This your last question. It's the last question of the
Is
show.
this a serious one?
It's not serious. It's totally hypothetical.
Okay.
You own Naked and Afraid, right? You on Naked and Afraid. You in the middle of the jungle, everything out, right? You got to win the game or die. You can pick anybody, any celebrity, any person to take with you on Naked and Afraid. You got to win or death. Who you picking?
So I have to pick somebody that I know. First of all,
It
let's
could be
just
it could be anybody, a celebrity. It could be anybody.
naked and afraid.
Naked and Afraid. And you got to pick your partner that's going to not only survive, but bring you along with them because we already know.
I would. I don't know if I would pick you because your
Mm,
knees, your back is bad.
my ankle, my back,
Your ankle.
my
That's
knee,
right. Yeah,
I got a
no.
club foot, sleep apnea,
You got
shortness of
sleep
breath.
apnea. Yeah, so you out, you out,
Yeah, I
you out, you
can't, I
out, you
can't, I
out.
can't, I can't help you.
If I had to pick somebody to help me survive, to basically carry me through,
To
because I
carry
wouldn't
you
be
through
worth a
because you
damn
got your
either.
knee, your elbow, you got social media neck, you got all these issues. Who you picking?
Um,
Don't say LeBron.
no. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Really, Tom? Really, T.
No.
You don't even
No,
call
not
your
really.
government
I would pick
about
Devin. I would pick my son Devin.
okay? So you on naked in the frame. You
Wait, no, never
in the
mind. Hold on, I just thought
rainforest.
about that.
You and
No,
Devin. Devin gonna
no.
be playing the game. You gonna be sitting over there hungry.
Well,
Who you picking?
I don't even want to be on anything naked with my son, so I take that back. Let me think about this again.
Yeah, think about it again.
Naked and afraid. Who would I take with me that has to get me through?
They gotta get you through. Like y'all
Dang,
sleeping
I
in a
think I
tent
would just.
together. Y'all sleeping under the elephant leaves. Like y'all gotta make the tent. You gotta catch fish. You gotta make a fire, and you doing all that, and you naked, and you know you.
What about? what,
You
what does that mean?
can only be naked for 5 minutes at a time. So come on, who you picking?
I don't know. I think I would just do it by myself.
T. Marie. Let's just put a pin in it. You can think about it to the Mars episode, and you got to choose somebody. I'm thinking you're gonna pick motherfucking The Rock or somebody
Ooh,
that can
The
really
Rock.
like hold you
Or
down.
like Chris Brown, because you know he got a lot of energy.
Y'all are gonna be fucking.
I would never do that on naked and not on TV. No, I
It
would
ain't on TV.
never.
It's only streamed online. Yeah.
Same thing. People can see
Okay.
it. No, I'm
They
not an
got commercials.
exhibitionist.
They got commercials. They got commercials. Let me
No,
see.
I
Let me see if
wouldn't.
you can run
I
it.
would.
Let me see if you can run it, y'all damn it.
I'm just saying. I feel like I need somebody with a lot of energy, right?
I think you need somebody with energy, strength. Just I mean, like
Chris Brown, like, have you seen him do flips with no hands? That takes energy and strength.
he gonna be mad. He gonna try to put hands on you. Then I'm gonna have to.
Why would he
No,
put his hands on me?
you know how Chris Brown is.
That's true. I don't know. I had to. I'm gonna have to think about it because I don't know. I might just do it by myself
Oh well, that hey,
because I don't know nobody. Like I couldn't take either of my sons. You
no.
wouldn't make it.
They ain't got no. I can't plug up my CPAP.
No. On the rocks with Jada, she would just find a corner and cry. So I can't take
Yeah,
her.
she'll be talking to herself.
She'll be talking and crying and
Yeah,
panicking and
no,
rocking back
no,
and forth. Like I
no.
can't.
She a freak out. You ever heard of that man? Anyway, so you you ain't decided who you gonna be on Naked and Afraid with
I'm gonna think
in the
about it.
middle
I'm
of the
gonna get
jungle.
back to you.
All right, well that's episode 7 then.
Dang, 7.
7, you had 43 minutes, even with the little audio loss.
Okay.
Mm, that's episode. You want to keep talking?
No, my food ready. I'm hungry.
You girl, you got what's for dinner? Chicken.
Chicken.
That's it. No
That's it.
sides, no rolls, no sauce. Chicken and Pepsi.
Bingo.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, Virgos. Hey, like, subscribe, follow, run this up. We got 100 subscribers. We gonna every time we get to a milestone, we're gonna hit you with it. Peace out. Bye,
When
T
we get
Marie.
to 500, when we get to 500 subscribers, we're gonna do something
We're
special
gonna go live. We're gonna go live at we need to go live. We need to go live soon.
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 500.
Bet. 500. That's the milestone we going live. Peace
Peace
out.
out. Peace out.
Bye.